Hey, what's up y'all? Talent Scout back with another video. I'm your host, Terrance Godfrey, and today we're talking about why I believe dual enrollment is so much better than advanced placement. Stay tuned. So this video is mainly for people that are going into high school, the parents of soon-to-be high schoolers, or any adult that's trying to help out a soon-to-be or an eventual high schooler plan their academic future. So what is dual enrollment? Dual enrollment is a status you earn by being enrolled in a junior college while simultaneously still being in high school and taking your high school coursework. So what's the benefit to that? Many of the JC courses that you take, you'll have to work with your counselor to know which ones, but many of the junior college courses will also count for your high school credits. So one class to take care of education at both levels. Now that sounds really similar to AP, and here's what the difference is. So advanced placement is run by the College Board, and it's a more rigorous material than the typical high school course. And at the end of the course, you have an opportunity to take the AP test. And if you earn a 3, 4, or 5 on the grading scale, you'll most likely get college credit when you transfer it over and if you decide to go to college. So super similar, here's where they differ. The dual enrollment side, that is guaranteed college credit if you pass, while the AP side is more an opportunity to get college credit. There are many cases when people take an AP class, they do really, really well, they can even get an A in it, but if they don't pass the AP exam, they won't get that college credit. They'll still get the high school GPA boost, however, they don't get the full benefit of taking that rigorous course. So I learned about the system during my sophomore year of high school when I transferred from Linden High School in Linden, California, over to Stockton Early College Academy in Stockton, California. SECA for short. So the whole selling point of SECA was that our high school had a contract with San Joaquin Delta College, so we could take college classes for essentially free. Now, what I learned after the fact is you can actually do that with any high school in California that'll allow their students to. You'll have to work with your counselor to see if your high school allows it, but in most cases they do. But yeah, I didn't know that. So I went to SECA, took a lot of college classes, and I decided to go to school in-state at CSU Monterey Bay, the home of the Otters. Undefeated football team. I mean, we don't have a football team, but but it was awesome because since I took so many college classes while still in high school, I mean, I was a freshman by age because I was 18, but I was almost a junior. I was, I think, 5 credits shy of being a junior coming into college, which was kind of neat. So other benefit to being dual enrolled and taking courses at a JC. It's the same principle as going to JC before going to a 4-year to save money. Well, yeah, you can save that same money, but you can also save time too if you do that exact same process, but while you're still in high school. You can take all those classes that you were going to take afterwards, just take them right now. And what's really cool is if you check out in California, it's called assist.org. I'm not sure what it is in other states. I'm sure there's a tool available, but I only know what I've used. So let's see exactly which courses from JCs qualify as credit at 4-year universities. State universities, it's a little bit different for private. It's not a guaranteed transfer, so you have to work with a counselor to find that out there. But assist.org, if you're going from a community college, which is a state school, to a state university like a CSU or a UC or whatever your state's equivalent is, most of them have a guaranteed 1-for-1 transfer. So you can see exactly what courses you can take. You can take a lot of your GE before you even get to college, and you can do one of two things. You can either take a normal load and graduate in like 2 years, or you can do what I did and take a very light load and still graduate in 4 years. So don't know if that's the best strategy. That's what I did though. So I had a good time, but I want you to do this for yourself. Check out what the cost per unit at a JC is compared to the 4-year equivalent in your state. You'll be dumbfounded at the 4 to 8x increase per unit. It's ridiculous, especially when the courses line up 1-for-1 for credit-wise. So just check it out, and if you want to do the math, and I mean, you've got a calculator app, you don't have much else to do since we're stuck inside, you can see exactly how much money you can save by going with the dual enrollment route. And to reiterate for my third point, because those are the 2 main points, but you know, rules of 3, because that's how storytelling works. Yeah, it protected me from the sophomore slump. Personally, my sophomore year of college was just awful. I almost had to pretty much repeat a semester other than like 2 class. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was really bad on my end. Like I went through like a depression stage, and not going to go into too many details, but the cool thing is since I had already taken so many courses, when I was put behind a semester, I really wasn't. So it gave me a lot of wiggle room. Might be something to consider. Yeah, it's a lot of work up front, but it gives you that buffer for later on in your life. Because if you take those classes early, the likelihood that you'll be behind is super, super low. Because, I mean, if you come in 2 years ahead, if you're 1 semester behind, you're still 3 semesters ahead. So there's that. And I guess a more legitimate third benefit would be, since you have already taken college courses while in high school and managing that load, it might make you a more competitive applicant because it shows you're used to already doing the work. And realistically, it'll probably be easier if you go from doing all of your high school plus doing college work to just doing college work, especially if it's less units. I've never been an admissions counselor, but that's what my high school teacher told me. And I mean, I applied at a lot of places throughout the country and I wasn't rejected anywhere. I'm talking from like very, very high level to state. I just went state because it was affordable. Maybe being a minority helped. Maybe my personal statements were just that good. I'll never know, but I'm done with college now, and now I'm a tech guy, and life's pretty okay. So yeah, dual enrollment. Later.